Hello, welcome to a weekend in my life as an art PA on a short film. First of all, the call time this morning was only 9 a.m, which doesn't seem too bad, but the commute was so far from our dorm. So I woke up at 6 a.m. and immediately made some coffee because girl, was I dead. Basically, I tried to like set the mood and wake myself up. I put on music and picked out my outfit and tried to make this 6 a.m. wake up an event, but then it was 6:42 and we were in the Uber and on the way.
Good morning, Mia's vlog. We are having a bit of a stressful morning, but we're gonna get there on time-ish and we're gonna eat bagels and drink coffee and Mia's gonna be amazing.
No.
Good morning, Mia's vlog.
The train ride ended up being about 45 minutes. Heather and I both brought books, and so I started reading Call Me By Your Name on the train because I've been so busy with schoolwork, I literally have not been able to touch that book. But I read for a little bit until I got motion sickness. Anyways, after the ride, we finally made it, and then we had to take another car. We took an Uber, which was a 30-minute ride and also so expensive, but we split it, so hopefully it's fine. And we finally made it to set by 8:32 a.m. I had a little bacon, egg, and cheese situation and some orange juice before we started filming, and then we helped grab all of the art department stuff, packed it in the car, and then we left to head to our second location already, which was at somebody's house. I was in charge of like helping bring up stuff with the other PAs and just unload all the cars, and we got some more snacks out. Here's Heather's famous evil Easter bunny drawing that she did during the day for this little girl's bedroom. It was really funny. And then we had lunch. I had some pizza. They literally brought in so many boxes of pizza. And this was Jane and Brendan. Jane literally watched my videos, so slay, and Brendan like runs a film festival that I submitted to last year, which was insane. I also drank so much coffee this day. Girl, I was a mess and I was so tired. Brendan ended up being able to take everyone home, which was amazing, except the rain was crazy, but I finally made it home. Day 2, the call time was 10 a.m, which was amazing. So ended up getting to the train at about 8, and then we got off the train at 9. We went to Dunkin' where we met the art director. She was so sweet and offered to drive us herself, so we didn't have to take another Uber to the set. We got dropped off at the first location that we started at yesterday, except it was only Layla and I. Heather had classes today, but Layla and I basically were just in charge of getting this room as ready as possible for the crew before they came later in the day after their first location. Also, the phone kept falling, so our little time lapse just did not happen. We moved all of the tables out of the room and then started setting up lights, and we pulled in all of the alcohol into the bar because it was absolutely empty when we first got there. Also, look at this cute little LED sign that we had for a prop. It was so beautiful. We both wanted to take it home, but basically this was for a drag bar scene that they were gonna do. Layla and I ended up having to leave early because Layla had something to go to and they offered to pay for her Uber, so I had to go with her. So we didn't actually get to see the scene, but it was so much fun to decorate, and we decorated as much as we could without knowing camera and other stuff. At this point, probably 3 or 4 hours had gone by, and Layla and I were still alone, and we got really hungry, so we went to the deli next door. I got some chicken tenders. Layla got this beautiful sandwich, and then like 2 hours later, the crew finally showed up, so we helped them set up some more last-minute decorations and stuff for an hour, and then we went back to Manhattan, and we got to take an Uber, which was so slay and so amazing, but I was so exhausted, so I kind of just crashed when I got back. But that's okay, because we have a little recap for you, bestie. Basically, this was a weekend in my life as a production assistant on a short film, and I just thought I would do a quick little recap to kind of tell you about where I found out about the job, what my role was. So yes. Generally on a film set or any film set, it's called a PA, and so a production assistant is usually the lowest level position that you start at. This one specifically was art PA. My mom actually was the one who found this position, this posting. There's like an NYU parents Facebook page that I am not on, but my mom's on. So someone posted on it saying they were looking for PAs and what PAs for the short film, the actors that were gonna be in it, and just gave like a brief synopsis of it and where to reach out to. So my mom sent that to me, and I sent an email to the email there that I was interested in the art PA position if they had any, and yeah, and then responded back, so I got the position. It was really easy, and I ended up sharing that with Heather, who shared it with Layla. So all three of us got to work together, which was so much fun, and I think that made the experience like 100 times better, getting to work with my friends. I wasn't being paid to do it. We got reimbursed up to $30 for travel every day, and then they provided us with like breakfast and lunch. First day that I was art PA, we helped out and we dressed this bar scene, which was really fun. We put up a bunch of different pictures and lights everywhere, and taking reset pictures so that you know how to put everything back exactly, because the bar that we were filming at, they did not own it, so we had to return everything to its place. And then when we were actually filming, the actress was drinking whiskey, and so every time we would have to do another take, I would run in with like a little Snapple sweet tea, and I would take pictures of the monitor before filming and like during filming at the biggest points in case we needed them for reference, and I would run in between takes and refill her glass every time. That day was really a long day, and I really enjoyed working with the art director, and it definitely helped a lot because I actually art directed a scene for my studio class, which is that 9-hour one. I feel like that PA position, honestly, like I was meant to do that even for this little assignment that I art directed, because it just gave me such a better idea of how to act on set as an art director and like little things and details to look for. My first PA position. So hopefully that was a little bit interesting for you. Other updates I feel like on life in general. Midterms are coming up, so a lot of my film projects are like starting to pick up speed. I'm shooting my first actual like stop motion assignment in 2 days, which I'll be vlogging all that, so you'll see that. Otherwise, I am like in the process of making dinner right now. Heather, Tara, and I are all gonna sit down, eat dinner, and then we're gonna go see Pearl. And if you have any other questions kind of about the role or film in general, comment them down below. I will try my best to answer them. It's getting a little bit harder for me to respond to comments as quickly because of school, but I will try my best because I see them all and I read them all, and if not in the comments, I'll respond in a video. The day that I had the first day of the PA job, I actually hit 20K. So thank you so much.